What? I said, oh, you. Yeah, can't steal it. Woo, wheel and deal it. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. But brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
I'm the man of the hour, the man with the power. You sweet to be sour.
It's showtime, folks.
Welcome to the Grill Out. From the heart of Shillian, West Virginia, here's your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out, episode 62. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty, and I'm joined here by my illustrious and wonderful, you can hear the sarcasm in my voice, co-host. Both of them are here. First off, the former Grill Out heavyweight.
4 days.
Grill Out heavyweight predictions champion. He didn't make it through the gauntlet. Josh Cole, bye-bye.
Screw you, Costco guys. Tony Khan.
The Costco guys is what got you.
It was the Rizzler.
The Rizzler got him. And now the new reigning and defending Grill Out heavyweight predictions champion, Jason Lykens.
I just wanted to talk for a second. Okay. So, you know, there's been a lot of time recently that I haven't been on the show. But the show's been going on.
Yes.
You know, and that's great. It's great that the show has continued even if I'm not on it.
Yeah.
That's great.
The show must go on.
Exactly. And I 100% believe that.
Okay.
But I've been doing a lot on the Forgiveness Tour of 24. And it seems as though while I have been doing the Forgiveness Tour, that some people have made it into a forgotten tour.
Okay.
So what I'm saying by that is while I've been gone, I've listened to the show every week, and I keep hearing one person have this little countdown clock. And they keep saying, I'm just trying to make a name for myself. But you're trying to make a name for yourself off the back of my legacy, off the back of my hard work.
So where did he go?
Shoe got untied.
So it's fine until you start trying to compare yourself to me. Because who I am, it seems as though I need to remind the both of you and everyone listening who I am. I am the ring bearer. I am the gold standard. I am the inaugural and the longest reigning, defending Grill Out Predictions champion of all time.
But are you a 5-time?
That means you have lost it 6 times, Josh. You are the most unsuccessful champion of all time. Did you think about that number? No. Because you were too busy worrying about my number, living out that dream of yours. But as soon as AEW hit, your dream became a fairy tale, and it was gone just like that.
He lost it 5 times. Where'd you get 6?
He's been the champ 5 times.
Yes.
So he's lost it 6 times. Because he just lost it. That's how math works.
Wouldn't that be the 5th loss?
Would it be the 5th loss? I have a comm degree.
We all
Listen. The first thing you're doing is you're interrupting what I think is a good promo, okay?
It's a great promo.
It's a good hill promo.
It is. It's a great one.
You could ask that once I'm done because you all need to be reminded of who I am, and who I am is the reflection of perfection. Jeff, you say the most humblest man in the world, but guess what? There's a difference between humble and honesty, and here's some honesty for you. When you're good, but when you're great, you're me. And for all of the work that I've done to build up this championship,
the 10 ounces of plastic.
You're welcome.
I'll put that on the map. You know, speaking of people who lost the title a lot, Ric Flair.
He did.
Go listen to our show.
Yeah. Go listen to our latest Grill Out Hot Tags. Josh did a deep dive on all the different world titles.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but it was good.
Yeah.
Not because of Josh.
Well, it was very well researched.
It was.
And spoiler alert, it's not 16.
Spoiler alert, Ric Flair has lost the title.
A lot.
But he also won the title.
I'd say at least 82. I didn't listen to it. No, I listened to it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I was cutting the grass.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I sometimes do my workout while I'm listening to it. So
Wait, you listen to yourself while you work out?
Well, I just mean the podcast in general.
But I will say this. Thankfully, and we won't say why, but thankfully, Josh does listen. And that wasn't the only incident. There wasn't one.
Oh, yeah.
Was it earlier this year or last year?
Was it also because of me?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
Oh, no, we had that technical glitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one out.
Yeah. Luckily, Josh does.
Freezing up or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And full disclosure, I do not go back and listen to these. I throw the rundown together, and then I edit it together, publish it, and that's it. I don't listen to it again after that.
If you didn't sound like SpongeBob, then
exactly. According to some people, I do sound like SpongeBob, and I do not.
I don't think you do at all, because
No.
SpongeBob isn't that much white trash.
Exactly. SpongeBob don't have this much hit coming out of him.
Hey, Patrick, it's me, SpongeBob. You want to go watch some NASCAR?
Listen here, buds.
They caught me shoplifting at the Chevy dealer, Mr. Krabs.
Listen here, bub. All right, we gonna go up here to the Krusty Krab. We're gonna get some Krabby Patties and just go ahead and just eat them. Eat them daggone things. Don't want to get no pickles on it because I just don't like pickles. I don't like that vinegar stuff and all this. Just go. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna do this.
Delicious.
But you know what? Before we get into that, let's go ahead. Let's talk. Y'all got some French fried taters.
I like them French fried taters.
Oh, let's go.
Bring Jeff into the pit here. Jeff, what's wrong with my car? They ain't got no gas in it.
Won't turn on. And that's the whole 6 minutes of the opening show. Welcome, everybody.
All right.
Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We talked about this with the introduction of the Women's United States Championship.
Yeah.
They unveiled the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Adam Pearce did that this past week, last week.
I feel like a
on Monday Night
champion
Raw.
should talk about this, Jeff.
Okay, go for it.
Adam Pearce unveiled it last week on Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a quote on here.
Technically, he did it before Raw, and then they aired the segment on Raw.
Yeah, technically
Weirdly.
it was before Raw, but then they aired it on Raw, weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have right here Adam Pearce, quote, "Ladies and gentlemen, for more than 40 years, the Intercontinental Championship has been a beacon of opportunity in WWE. It has been the symbol of excellence for the real workhorses of our sport.
Yes.
Those that night in and night out unquestionably leave it all in the ring.
Yes.
Guys, I feel the same way about the women's division of Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Every week they pour their heart, their blood, sweat, and tears into their craft.
I agree.
And every week they prove to me time and time again that they are the true workhorses in WWE."
Like it.
End quote.
Clydesdale.
And
A big horse.
talking all B-word fat over there.
It's a big horse. I bought the biscuits from the baker. I bought the buttered biscuits.
And just like the United States title, there will be a tournament to
Oh,
crown.
a tournament.
What is it?
He said a tournament?
Yes.
I thought you
Oh,
said.
God.
I thought you were saying like the United States title. It's B-word fat. Jesus, man.
No, I'm not saying that.
I was referencing Ollie getting very excited about tournaments.
There's
There's like 3 or 4 going on right now.
that's true. The Continental Classic is also going on at the
Yeah,
moment.
Just started, yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. But the tournament will start. If you're listening to this on Sunday, tomorrow. If you listen to this on 1490 AM WSWW, it will be tonight.
Listen, to
on
let
Monday Night
everybody
Raw.
know exactly what time we are recording this show as we speak, Survivor Series is going on.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's going on.
It started at 6 o'clock. It's 25 after right now.
It is 6:25 because Josh was late.
And we would have already we would be doing a recap of Survivor Series, but
Yeah.
we're not, simply because of scheduling issues.
recap what's going on right now.
It is.
Yes.
I do know that the women's War Games match opened up Survivor Series.
Yes.
So,
How's it going right now?
I do not.
Josh, tell me something now. I am the champ. You answer to me.
Since we're already on the topic about tournaments, New Japan announced a crossover tournament with AEW and CMLL for the inaugural International Women's Cup at Wrestle Dynasty on
What's it
January
called?
5th. The International Women's Cup.
Oh, wow.
Yes. At Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th, the winner will receive a special prize
The
of
winner will receive.
will receive
Will receive.
a championship opportunity in any promotion they
Come on, Elmer
choose.
Fudd.
Leave me alone, calm student.
Yeah.
Student.
Give me student. The tournament will be
Yes.
with wrestlers from AEW, Ring of Honor, CMLL, and Stardom, which is the sister promotion of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Each promotion will host a four-way qualifier in-house. The winners advance to a four-way International Women's Cup final for Wrestle Dynasty at the Tokyo Dome. Note, Ring of Honor and CMLL are going by the rules set by New Japan, and being that the match is a four-way to determine whom moves on to the Tokyo Dome, except Tony Khan did not get that memo and was like, hey, we're just going to do a tournament between Jamie Hayter.
Oh, you say tournament?
Yeah. Queen Aminata, Serena Deeb, and Willow Nightingale.
Okay.
And Stardom has yet to announce their qualifier match.
Okay. Well, you know what? It should be good.
Should be.
It should be good. So it's going to happen in the Tokyo Dome.
Yes.
20 stars.
Automatically. Already.
Yeah.
Already.
That's before they even come out.
You know how we can get this podcast on the map even more?
Tokyo Dome.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Japan, guys.
Yeah.
Josh is paying.
No.
All right. Jeff is paying.
No.
All right. The radio station's paying.
No.
Hey, listen, radio station, if you don't want to pay, tell us right now. Okay, hold on. Let's see if they say anything.
No.
Dang it.
But yeah, so speaking of, there is I didn't even think about that. There is a lot of tournaments going on right now. I mean, you do have this one that we just talked about.
U.S. title.
Michin moved on.
Yeah.
In the U.S. title tournament. So
You see, you were betting on Bianca. She's out.
yeah,
I didn't think she was going.
I always bet on Bianca.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
She's phenomenal.
While Bianca may have let you down, Jeff,
Yes.
one thing that will never let you down is the New Day will always be together.
No, they won't.
Oh.
So, since you went ahead and mentioned that, they haven't officially broke up, but it does look like the New Day is breaking up. After much tension between Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, it all came to a head this past week on Monday Night Raw. The December 2nd episode of Raw will host a 10-year anniversary celebration of the New Day, so this most likely will be the end of the New Day.
Or it's the return of Big E.
Well, I've seen a lot of speculation. It's like, hey, they may swerve everybody and have Big E come back and sort of try to bring the group back together.
Maybe this is the return of heel New Day.
Maybe. Interesting thing, and you're a Dragon Ball fan, Josh, and
Yeah.
you'll appreciate this. Did you see their gear the other night? Did you pay attention?
I didn't know. I know they've done Dragon Ball themed once before.
So I think it was Kofi was dressed up as regular Goku, and Xavier Woods Goku Black. Yeah. So yeah, any Dragon Ball fans out
Yeah.
there? Well, I'm standing here in my Dragon Ball shirt.
Yeah.
Out there, yeah. So long story short, with that, Goku
Truly.
Black is sort of the it's not. He's the evil version of
okay.
Goku.
He's a god that took over Goku's body in another timeline.
Yes.
Okay, so he is the Goku who has a mustache and is the evil twin. If you want to go based off of soap
They
opera
should have
lore.
done that.
Yep.
Yeah. Now that I think about it,
Yep, it's like Bender and Evil Bender.
that's true. You Fairly
Or
Odd
Vince
Parents?
McMahon and
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He looks like evil Walt Disney. No, have either of y'all seen?
I want that mouse.
Have either of y'all seen Fairly Odd Parents?
No.
You've seen Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Okay, so the Crimson Chin,
Oh yeah,
the Negachin.
Negachin. Do you know who did the voice of Crimson Chin?
Who?
Jay Leno.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, hey, we're going to have a great show tonight. Jay Leno.
I mean, maybe with the chin.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
it does make
You know
sense.
who was Catman?
Adam West.
Adam West.
Yeah,
I miss that man.
Adam West was an interesting
Adam
fellow.
West. Adam West. So it's a shouting match you want, Quahog. Game on. No. No.
I've
I'm louder than you. Ma.
been watching my fair share of Seth MacFarlane creations here recently. American Dad and Family Guy.
Yeah.
You know, Cleveland show is good, but it's not like American Dad and Family Guy.
I'll tell you, the Ted TV show on Prime is it's funny. It's decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
it's live action Family Guy pretty much, but yeah.
I mean, once you've, I hate to say it like this, but once you've seen one Seth MacFarlane creation, you've kind of seen them all.
Yeah.
It's still, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, that's true.
Better go back and pay the bill.
Yeah.
So Adam West was known worldwide, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
He's Batman.
He was.
Yeah.
He was Batman. He was
back
Catman.
in the 60s,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Adam West Batman, that was Adam West.
No, okay. Well, speaking of worldwide, AEW's Australia event is going to be relocated. AEW's upcoming Grand Slam Australia pay-per-view event on Saturday, February 15th, 2025, was originally scheduled to be held at the Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Which
Brisbane.
Is
I think it's pronounced Oshkowa.
Oshkowa. I'm horrible with pronunciations.
Brisbane.
Yeah. Which has a seating capacity of over 50,000, but reportedly due to low ticket sales, it has been relocated to the smaller Brisbane. Now I'm very
Brisbane.
Yep. Entertainment Center, which has a capacity of around 13,000 seats.
That's not a stadium. It's a stadium.
So yeah, it does look like that.
Low ticket sales are everywhere for AEW, and not just here in the United States.
They
Yep.
do pretty well with their domestic pay-per-views, though.
Their pay-per-views do, because Full Gear the other night.
Yeah.
They had a good crowd for that. I think it's just, I don't know. To me, AEW is sort of going through a rebuilding phase. It has been going through a rebuilding
I
phase.
think AEW has a bit of an identity crisis. They don't know what they are.
They used to know their identity.
Kind of.
Yeah, but
I mean, what Cody's idea was, it was going to be more of like an NWA kind of old school territory, whereas the Young Bucks wanted it to be super indies.
So, yeah, I will say this. One thing that I did like about old AEW was you had the aspects of old school NWA wrestling, but you also had the aspects of the super indies, but then you also had aspects of Puto Resu. Yeah. So, like, it was something very different than what we're used to here in the United States, and even had a lot of callbacks to older wrestling. Yeah. So that I felt like that was their identity, was, okay, you guys can have, and I'm not trying to throw shade at WWE, but you guys can have your sports entertainment over there. We'll have our professional wrestling over here. And that was kind of their identity up until pretty much Brawl Out.
100%. And Tony Khan, listen, if you are listening, please.
We would like to interview you.
Yes, but also do this one thing for me. Give Ricochet a manager.
Yeah.
Do not let him have a microphone. It is bad.
Yeah. Fantastic in the ring.
100%. Put him with the Hurt Syndicate. Let MVP talk for him. He does. I saw an old interview, like an old promo that he did, and it was terrible. It should be. He's starting out.
Yeah.
But it hasn't gotten any better. He had this lost deer in the headlights look, and I'm not saying I could do a better job, but I could.
Kind of did at the beginning of this.
Listen, Tony Khan, if you want Ricochet to have a fat, balding professional photographer as a manager, call me. My phone number is 3. You know what? We'll do this off the air.
Email the Grill Out.
Yeah, you can email us, thegrillout95@gmail.com. Good segue. You can also go like the Facebook page, facebook.com/thegrillout. And you can also go follow us on Blue Sky now at thegrillout.bsky.social.
Yes. Speaking of being super indies, I hear WWE might be working with indies.
Yes. This will be the last story that we got right before we get to On This Day in Wrestling History.
Yeah, good day.
According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, under this new WWE ID program, which
independent development.
Who was it that was Kylie Ray?
Kylie Ray.
Yeah, she is signed to it now.
Yeah.
WWE talent will have a chance to work with more indie shows. This also makes a lot of sense ever since TKO said they would slow down on WWE house shows. You got to hone your craft somewhere.
Yeah, and I think I kind of figured out why they put Kylie Ray into this instead of just bringing her straight onto a roster.
Okay.
Because this is going to be their success story, no matter what. They're having someone who is already established, that people already know. She was in the initial AEW pay-per-view.
Yep.
She actually appeared on a dark match for WWE, I think on Main Event.
Okay. So no matter what, they're going to get footage of her, and they're going to be like, see, this is what comes through our territories.
Yeah, because you can kind of see that a little bit, not so much success story, but you can kind of see them doing that with how they've portrayed Jade Cargill, which, by the way, they've done a fantastic job with Jade.
Yes.
Jade, she was limited over on AEW. She just was. I don't think that she was going to get any bigger than she was over there, so it was smart for her to go over to WWE. And they've kind of showed hey, look what we can do with what's given to us.
Yeah.
Not saying that AEW did a bad job, just they don't have the resources that WWE do.
Which is funny because Khan likes to talk about how much money he has. He says he has more than WWE. Use it.
I mean, he may. Well, you know what? He has to get approval from his dad. So, I don't know if that'll be okay.
You mentioned the brawl out. Here's the thing. People, when they hear CM Punk, they think of CM Punk. When people hear Jack Perry, they think of CM Punk.
Yeah.
So who's winning there?
That's true. And we're not going to touch on this, but CM Punk did make some comments here recently. And, yeah, I have my own opinions. I'm going to keep to myself.
So what are we going into now, Jeff?
We're going to On This Day in Wrestling History.
On this day,
December 1st, 1974, Stan Stasiak,
Father of Sean Stasiak.
yes, defeated Pedro Morales to
Father of someone else.
to win the WWF Heavyweight Championship in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The finish appeared to be a double pin, and no winner was announced in the arena. Instead, Stasiak was confirmed as the new champion on television that weekend. The change was done in this unusual way to move the title from Morales without fans in the arena rioting, which was a legitimate concern.
Yeah, fans back then didn't play.
No, they didn't.
That's why they didn't announce San Martino losing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And there was also the time where Flair, I think he was in Brazil. He was defending his title.
Well, you know what? If people want to learn about that, listen to the episode.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that on the episode?
Yes.
Brought it up.
Okay, okay. All right. See, go listen to the Grill Out Hot Tag, the recent
You see,
one.
the people on there don't even know what gets talked about.
Sometimes I don't.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
December 1st, 2012, Adam Cole defeated Kevin Steen, now known as Kevin Owens, in Reseda, California to win the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship in a guerrilla warfare match.
Allegedly, from my understanding, The Rock, whenever he heard of this fella named Kevin Steen, thought his last name was Killsteen because the people chanting Kill Steen Kill, where now it's Fight Owens Fight.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. Also, apparently, I guess Stone Cold, he met Stone Cold at one point. Yeah. And Austin told him, he's like, kid, just keep running your mouth. I'll get you somewhere. Yep, there you go. December 1st, 2019, WWE presented
Starrcade
as a WWE Network special from Duluth, Georgia. A low-key event of which only 3 matches were broadcast, was headlined by Bobby Lashley defeating Kevin Owens by disqualification.
Yeah, around that time, WWE was taping some house show matches and making them WWE Network exclusive broadcasts.
Well, I'm glad that WWE wasn't doing anything to try to sully the name of Starrcade, which was definitely a WWE creation and not a Dusty Rhodes creation.
Nope.
WCW.
Nope, exactly. And there you go for On This Day in Wrestling History.
Good job, Vince.
Evil Walt Disney. And that's going to do it for this segment, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, we're going to do a little bit of fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
It's time for more of the Grill Out. Here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out.
Hi.
That's our Grill Out Heavyweight Predictions champion.
No, just Grill Out Predictions champion.
I just keep adding names to it.
But you see, I'm not Josh. I don't need to put all the bullcrap names with it.
That's Jason Lykens, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
reflection of perfection.
Of deception. And that's also Josh Cole.
Yeah.
Baby.
Former champion.
Former champion, yes.
Nope, couldn't beat my record.
I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Yeah.
No champion.
No, I'm not.
a
I
former-
very rarely win the
Former
championship.
3-time. Hey, you're 3-time.
Sometimes.
Also shortest rating, but You know.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, and technically right now, Jason is defending his championship. Survivor Series is going
that's
on.
the problem. We need to start figuring out like this better system because I just won and then I have to turn around and defend it. That's not fair. It's not fair. Okay,
You take that up with the people who schedule these pay-per-views.
Well, here's the thing. I'm currently in the talks with my lawyer to get some paperwork filled out so we can actually have a more agreeable championship defenses.
I don't like where this is going.
Nope.
You shouldn't.
Nope, not at all. But so, as what we said in the previous segment about when we are recording this is during Survivor Series. The women's match is still going on, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It officially began 5 minutes ago at the time of this recording.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, the women's match is still going on. So we're not going to really have a recap of Survivor Series. But one thing we do like to do on the show is we like to fantasy book things. So the three of us are going to fantasy book our own Survivor Series team. Four wrestlers. We're going to and it could be anybody. I thought we were going to do 4.
I thought we were on 5.
No, we're going to do 4, and then we're going to do the worst one.
I thought we were doing 5 and then the worst team.
No, we're going 4 and then the worst team.
Jesus.
Yeah. We had a game plan. But anyway.
You're taking up time, Josh. Just go with it.
So the three of us are going to pick 4 wrestlers for our
4?
Yes.
I thought it was 8.
4 for our Survivor Series team.
Yes.
And then at the end, we're going to collaboratively put together the worst team ever.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I'm still confused.
It's not that hard, Josh.
You go pick your own team.
Is it 4 or is it 5?
It's 4.
So there's no 5
Jesus
at all.
No 5.
Christ.
No
it is
5.
4.
No 5.
How many horsemen were there? 4.
Why 4?
Just all right, Jason.
Because he can't count higher than 4, Josh.
Yeah. Why do you think there's only 3 segments in this show?
Yeah.
I don't want to test my limits. All right.
Let the boy rest. Yes.
Let him cook. All right. So we rolled a
We have
D20.
to cook.
We have
Cookies?
No, don't. Don't, because we ain't got time.
Looking out the door.
The three of us rolled a D20
Yes.
off the air to determine who's going to go first, second, and third.
Yes.
It's going to go Jason,
Yes.
Josh, and
Yes.
then myself.
Yeah.
You can pick anybody
Yeah.
within the history of professional wrestling, no matter the promotion.
Yes.
Whether they're alive or dead,
Got it.
you can pick them.
Got it.
So,
So if you pick someone dead, though, are they dead
no.
in this match or are they alive?
No, they're not. They're alive in the match.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, would it be selfish to pick dead people and then make them wrestle and not let them talk to their families?
It would be messed up.
Yeah,
but,
that'd be kind of messed up.
but that's why it's called fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now
So-
I feel bad.
All right, who's your
Okay.
first one?
First one is going to be the icon Sting.
Oh, yeah.
He just took Sting away from Josh.
I
No,
sure
it's
did.
fine. I wasn't going to pick him.
Wow.
Really?
Well, it's because Sting hates Josh Cole.
Although we were going to do a Mount Rushmore. That was actually going to be on my Mount Rushmore. If we
Oh.
were going to do that.
All right, let's talk more work.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going with Sting.
Yes.
Not Stang,
No.
but Sting.
Sting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Josh. Who
See,
you got?
I'm going to build the most powerhouse team you can think of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar.
Okay. You're going with Brock?
Jeff?
Who do I go for?
Steve Austin.
Most people think it would be Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Most people would think that it would also be Kenny Omega
Yeah.
or Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Nope. Dominic Mysterio.
Are you booking the worst team for yourself?
No, I'm not. I'm not booking the worst team for myself. Shawn Michaels.
Okay. That's a good one.
That is.
That is a good one.
Listen, I don't just stay hung up on Stone Cold
That's
Or
gonna be your
Kenny.
next pick.
and Eddie. Even though I think the three of them
Okay,
are
well, we
phenomenal.
know Jeff's next 3 picks.
All right,
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay, I'm going to go with a Mr. Kurt Angle. Perk Angle, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes, the
TNA Kurt Angle.
yes,
Yes.
like the epitome Kurt Angle, like when he was at the perk of the mountain.
Wait, so which Sting then?
Sting is going to be the right before NWO Sting. So when he won the title off Hogan, even though it should have been better than it was, but It's not going to work for me, brother.
Okay. Are you which Lesnar are you going for, Josh?
The taking the Streak Taker.
Okay.
The dominant Lesnar.
Okay.
The beast incarnate.
All right. Who's your next one, Josh?
That's a good question. Andre the Giant.
You can go Andre.
Andre.
Which Andre?
The Giant.
Yeah, that's...
Are we talking like WrestleMania 3 Andre, or are we talking like 1970s Andre?
Go WrestleMania 3. That was definitely prime Andre.
We're going to go 1970s.
Oh.
1970s.
Absolute beast.
Okay.
Oh, so when he was getting slammed by Harley Race. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Mine is honestly Intercontinental Champion Michaels. So, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying your next pick was Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels. It's like, are you just making a Shawn Michaels?
You got Sexy Boy Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental Champion
I want
Shawn Michaels.
Rocker Shawn Michaels.
NWO.
DX Shawn Michaels. Let's go with Undertaker.
Which one? Yep.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh.
Ministry,
yes. Ministry Undertaker.
American Bad One.
No, because when he came back, he was not in shape.
No.
Oh, he looked so out of shape.
You want Undertaker versus AJ. You want that Taker.
Yeah. No, I want...
I'm going to get on my back.
Just...
Yep. That's right. Throw my fist in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. I have Crow Sting. I have TNA Kurt Angle. I'm going to go with, I believe it would be early AJW or AJPW, WCW, Great Muta.
What?
That would have been All Japan, right?
New Japan.
Would have been New Japan?
Mm-hmm. He didn't... he wasn't wrestling for... WCW wasn't a thing when he started wrestling for All Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. Or WCW was on its way out.
Okay.
But I'm almost positive, yeah, they weren't. It wasn't a thing then.
Okay.
So, yeah, it would be early '90s, like Great Muta.
Okay.
Just because we're talking about the Grill Out Hot Tag, Muta scale, Muta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Josh, what you got?
So not the dirtiest player in the game, but someone who's greatly inspired by the dirtiest player in the game, Evolution Triple H.
Oh.
The Reign of Terror.
Reign of Terror Triple H.
Mr. Shovel himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff?
Who do I want? I want... Best bout machine, Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Like 2 out of 3 falls against Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
That one. So. Last one, by the way.
I want kind of right in the middle of his title reign, Bruno Sammartino.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
You know, the guy who was never beaten.
Pretty solid.
He was only beaten because he wanted to be beat.
Yes.
All right.
Josh? Great Khali?
Yeah.
Big Show?
WCW Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a pretty solid one.
Not if your next pick's Bret Hart. Nope. Nope. Would not be good.
And more specifically, WCW go with the world champion Goldberg, not like facing William Regal Goldberg.
Okay.
Okay. You know, if we had a 5th pick, Regal would probably be my pick. Because I love Regal.
War Games.
They had him say War Games on the pre-show.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw that.
Jeff,
I saw that.
final pick.
Oh, okay.
Bret Hart.
No, not with... Well, no, he would get along with IC champion Shawn Michaels. That's before him and Bret really started hating each other.
Yeah.
You have another Canadian there? Current Jericho?
No. Oh, God. No.
Davey Boy Smith.
Stu Hart now?
No, not Stu. You know...
While you think, do you know that Jake the Snake's ringtone on his phone is his
Yes.
WWE theme. That's great.
I saw that on Chris Van Vliet.
It's such an awesome intro song.
It is, and he's also like incredibly humble about people like using the DDT as like a transition move or whatever. Because he's like, you know what, it's still my move. So if I hit you with it, you're not getting back up.
Well, he might not. And I'm just
sorry,
saying that,
Jake, if you're listening to this.
Trust me, I love Jake the Snake, but
He's awesome.
yeah, but I mean, he's also not young.
Yeah, like
know.
Jake's up there in age.
Yeah. But Jeff, your last pick.
My last pick. There's so many good ones. There really is. I'm sitting here. I'm
but you have
thinking.
to pick one.
I'm thinking like 1985 Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, microphone's falling.
It is. It is. I'm thinking like 1985 Bruiser Brody. I'm also thinking like we mentioned Jake the Snake Roberts, like early 90s, late 80s. Jake the Snake would be an awesome one. Eddie Guerrero, 2004 Eddie Guerrero would be fantastic.
You want
90.
some JBL just clotheslining anyone everywhere?
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, like, mid-2000s JBL would be another great pick. Would really fit into this.
He's coming for the Rizzler.
He is coming for the Rizzler. But 2001 Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, of course it is.
It has to be.
Well, listen, I can't speak for you all, but I think the one with the best team here is me.
You know, well, let's leave that up to the fans. Okay? Right now, Jason has pre-NWO Crow Sting.
Yes.
So when he won the world title,
Yes.
in that match, you know, everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yes.
TNA Kurt Angle,
Yes.
New Japan Great Muta.
Yes.
So Muta scale Muta,
Yes. Spit in the mist, doing all the stuff, the moonsault. Yep.
the whole thing. Bruno Sammartino in the middle of his WWF reign, the first one, correct?
Yes.
The longest one.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's who Jason has on his team. Josh.
Can you tell I'm a little older than you two?
Really should have threw that Bruiser Brody in there then.
Yeah.
Josh has Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, the one who
Beat the streak.
beat the streak.
Dominant reign.
1970s Andre the Giant.
Which was the Andre that could walk.
All due respect to Andre.
The one who moved around like a light heavyweight.
Yes.
Kind of.
Evolution Triple H, so Reign of Terror Triple H.
Golden shovel.
The sinister with the shovel.
Yes. Handlebar mustache Triple
Yes.
H.
It wasn't handlebar. It was the Lemmy Killmeister look.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
The most hardcore rock and roll look of all time.
That's true. That's very true.
And
then
WCW
champion
Bill Goldberg.
Bill
Goldberg. The undefeated streak time.
Bill
Yes.
Goldberg.
And then I have Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels, Minister of Darkness Undertaker, Best Bout Machine Kenny Omega, and then 2001 Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
So that's who our teams are. Who do you think would win? You can go ahead and email us to grillout95@gmail.com or message the Facebook page, facebook.com/thegrillout. Or you could follow us on Blue Sky at thegrillout.bsky.social.
So who do we have the most diverse team here?
So I think, first of all, we need to put our teams on the Facebook page.
Yes.
And then let people decide from there.
Well, yeah, we'll put them on the socials.
But we're also going to build the worst team.
Yeah.
And we want to hear what your all's worst team would be.
And also tell us who your fantasy team would be.
Yeah.
Based on these rules. Because we got about 5 minutes till we get to the main event. So, the worst team.
Yes.
4 people. We got to pick 4 people.
Yes.
So, I say each one of us picks one person, and then
then
we agree on the 4th.
Okay.
So, since you went first, Jason.
Yeah. Bobby Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze time, baby.
Bobby Blaze is mentioned so much on here.
I love Bobby Blaze. I remember Bobby Blaze when I was a kid watching WCW, like Saturday night. I remember Bobby Blaze. I will never forget you, Bobby baby. Bobby baby Blaze.
He trained Casey King.
I thought you were going to say Casey Kasem. It's like, what, to talk like Shaggy? Like,
So it's, hey, Scoob, it's Bobby Blaze.
I'm pretty sure it was Casey King.
Zoinks.
Probably was.
yeah. Okay, so.
Josh.
Yeah.
The man with the chin and 2 hands, James Ellsworth.
You mean the man with no chin?
Yes.
You know, you kind of look like James Ellsworth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Really? Do you see it now, Jeff? Just
He's got more of a chin.
Just the really punchable face.
Jesus.
Any man with 2 hands.
Has a fighting chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you go up against Goro, because then he has 4 hands.
And then you're done.
Anyways, Jeff.
Oh, I'm stuck between 2.
Okay, which 2?
Zach Gowen
Oh, okay.
and the Shockmaster.
Oh. Here's the thing, though. Like,
I feel like Shockmaster's too cliche.
yeah, but also the Shockmaster won matches. And,
That's true.
I mean, because it's Fred Hartman. I mean, and he was Tugboat.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got me. Okay, Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen. Tenacious Z.
Interjection.
Yes.
Rhea Ripley's team won.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. So I think we all picked Rhea.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
we
okay.
did.
So we're all up 1, which means I'm still the champion. So last pick.
Oh, who is the third one?
Zach
Gowen.
Zach Gowen. Okay.
Yep.
G-O-W?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe it's Gowen.
Okay.
Jeff, give me a name for the last one.
Ooh. And we got to agree on this one.
Yes. For the worst Survivor Series team.
Oh, Barry Horowitz? Is that-
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Consummate jobber Barry Horowitz.
Yes, I'm throwing him out there.
Okay.
Doink the Clown.
Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown was part of a winning Survivor Series team.
Oh.
He's also part of a losing Survivor Series team, where it was Doink the Clown and his other Doinks versus Jerry Lawler and his Regal Court. But I think I have one that is worse than both of those.
Okay.
And he is a previous tag team champion.
Okay.
I believe, well, I don't remember his first name. But he was tag team champions with Braun Strowman. And is it Mike Chioda's kid?
Oh, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
You gonna
That's
put
it.
Nicholas in there?
Yeah.
What? He's like
Yeah, he's a kid. He's going to get beat up.
let's see.
Jeez.
Was that WrestleMania 34?
Hold on.
So he was like 10 at the time?
Yeah, so a 10-year-old's going to get beat up.
So we're going with 10-year-old version, not like today?
Yeah, it'd be a 10-year-old. I mean, unless you all don't think that's a fair pick.
He did win in his only match, though.
Yeah, I mean, should we not have the 10-year-old get beat up?
I don't think we should.
Is that a bad look?
I think it is.
Okay, well, one, tell us if you think that's a bad pick. I think it's a great pick, but we go somewhere else.
Yeah, well, and also Josh makes a good point that he did win his only match. So,
Yeah,
and it wasn't Mike Chioda.
it wasn't.
John Cone.
John Cone. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I could only think of Mike Chioda at that time.
Yeah, it's I got to put up on the Pro Wrestling Wiki page.
Okay, what about Ric Flair now?
No,
No?
I don't know. Oh, let's not go with that one.
Andre the Giant now?
Just no.
Harley Race now?
No, it's getting so much worse.
Stu Hart now?
Oh, who is a good one? Well, there is a good one. I know
Harvey
there is.
Whippleman?
Gobbledygooker.
Well, right there's two good ones.
But here's the thing. The Gobbledygooker was one of the Guerreros.
He was also, oh gosh, what's his name? He was a cruiserweight semi-recently in WWE. I can't think of his name.
Good talk. Yeah, I have no clue.
He's a former 24/7 champion. The Gooker is.
You could probably
Pat Patterson now?
R-Truth.
No, because R-Truth is great.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
true. That's true. That's true.
Little Jimmy.
Brooklyn Brawler
I think Brooklyn Brawler would be a
would be a good bad pick.
yes, would be a good bad pick.
Okay, we have Bobby
Drew
Blaze.
Gulak was who I was thinking of.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We have Bobby Blaze, James Ellsworth, Zach Gowen.
Who? I'm sure. Really, I don't know who on this last one.
The
Brooklyn
Great
Brawler.
Khali.
Do it.
Yeah, just because he's terrible.
Yeah.
The Great Khali is terrible.
Also, I have this on good authority that he is a terrible tipper.
I believe that.
We're going with Khali.
Yeah, Khali.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, screw that guy. Come at me, Khali. I can't run, but
What
I can
did the
outrun you.
Undertaker say about him?
What's
What
that?
is it?
What did the Undertaker say about him?
That he made that
He made Giant
yeah,
Gonzalez
look like Luthez.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There we go.
So our worst Survivor Series team consists of Bobby Blaze,
Yes.
James Ellsworth,
Yes.
Zach Gowen,
Yes.
and the Great Khali.
Yes. Also, apparently, the Great Khali is on Cameo. So look it up. I'm not saying get it. I'm just saying look it up.
Real quick, I want them to be managed by Hornswoggle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's not in the match. He's just managing them.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So tell us who your worst Survivor Series team would be. We'll post all this on the socials, so let us know there. Like I said, you can email us to grillout95@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/thegrillout.
Yeah.
And then also you can follow us on Blue Sky at thegrillout.bsky.social.
Yeah.
Now we have the main event.
Looks like all the talking has been done. It's time for the main event.
And
Yeah.
welcome to the main event, ladies and gentlemen, where we go ahead and let you know what your upcoming week of professional wrestling is going to look like internationally, nationally, and locally. As far as nationally and internationally, Monday, either today or tomorrow, whichever time you're listening to this, or yesterday, WWE Raw will host a 10-year anniversary celebration for the New Day. We've already speculated this earlier in the program that we think this might be where they will break up, or Big E's going to come in and save the day. So,
What if Big E comes in and Xavier Woods beats him up?
it could be.
It could be.
I mean, I don't
He
know.
becomes the heel, or Kofi does.
Maybe.
Maybe. Tuesday, December 3rd, WWE is doing a Netflix kickoff event at Netflix headquarters, with WWE working on creative for the event. Cody Rhodes, The Bloodline, and Liv Morgan are scheduled to be there. At the time of this recording, it has not been revealed if this will be a broadcast such as on YouTube or even on Netflix, but when you hear this, it may have already been announced.
Did you know that in the top 10 merch sellers for WWE, Liv Morgan is higher than Rhea Ripley?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think both of them are in the top 5.
I believe that.
Yeah. But Liv Morgan is outselling Rhea Ripley, and for that I say, good morning, Mother. And if you're ever in town, you want to hang out, Rhea Ripley, what's up?
December 4th,
I got that Riz.
the Rizzler.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Rizzler and AEW Dynamite will host the 6th annual Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal, where the winner will face MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring at a later date, which has not been confirmed, but possibly at the Winter is Coming special of Dynamite the following week on December 11th. MJF is a 5-time winner, winning the ring every year since its inception in 2019.
I think this is the year it ends.
It makes sense.
It has to be.
Yeah, like I'll forget about it. He's had it for so long now, I forget about it. So
They've had to change the rules of this match because of him.
I believe it. I believe that.
Because it used to be 2 winners would win the battle royal, and then they would face off with a ring. Then the second year, he was in the match and was 1 of 2. Yeah.
So what's going on locally?
Back in late September, American Pro Wrestling had an event scheduled for Meadow Bridge High School in Meadow Bridge, West Virginia, but it was canceled due to Hurricane Helene. That event will now be held on Saturday, December 7th. Bell time is 7:30, and advance tickets are $10 for adults and $8 for kids 12 and under. While at the door, it's $15 and $10 respectively, and a portion of the proceeds will go towards the Meadow Bridge High School wrestling team. APW also does TV tapings every Thursday at the Mountain State Sportatorium in Beckley, West Virginia, with a bell time of 7:30 p.m. and a $10 admission, and these air every Saturday at midnight on Fox 59 WVNS.
Is that where Eric Darkstorm is now? I know he was in OVW.
He has been wrestling there.
Okay.
I think he's still in WW as well, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. Also for Saturday, Maximum Velocity Wrestling will be at the West Sots?
Sats or Sats? I don't know.
Sat.
Satis.
Community Center in Nitro, West Virginia, presenting
Sleigh bells ring.
Can you hear them?
bell time is 7:30 p.m. and front row is $15, while general admission is $10.
This event will feature a special guest, Santa Claus.
Finally, for Saturday, Route 33 Wrestling returns to action at their Armory on Main Street in Spencer, West Virginia, to present
Mistletoe Melee.
Can't wait to hear you say this thing coming up.
Bell time is 7 o'clock, and tickets are $15, while kids 5 and under get in free with a paying adult. This event will feature the Rural Rumble.
Yes, the Royal Rumble.
For the Mountain Pass medal, which can be cashed in for a title shot at any time. That's rural, not royal. Rural.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Rural.
You sound like, what was it, Pat? God, who was the host of Wheel of Fortune? Was that Pat Sajak?
Yeah.
No, you sound like Pat Sajak doing his Scooby-Doo impression.
Oh, Kim Cobbett's so
Such
mad
a
at me
weird
right now.
combination of words, though.
Yeah. The Rural Rumble for the Mountain Pass medal, which can be cashed in for a title shot at any time.
And that's going to do it for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and close it out there. When we return, we're just going to wrap up the show. Stay tuned.
Once again, here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
We got 2 new champions.
We do. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out, to our final segment. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty, and I'm joined by the former Grill Out Predictions champion, Josh Cole.
Odds are looking good for new.
That's true. And then we have the current reigning and defending Grill Out Predictions champion.
Who is the new one?
And yes, technically the new champion, Jason Lykens.
The reflection of perfection.
Doing his best Jake the Snake there, speaking really low.
No, you see, unlike Jake, I've won a title.
Wow. He went there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
He
Jake.
really went there.
Sorry, Jake.
You're
still
a legend.
Really big fan of yours.
Yep. It's also awesome that you have your ringtone. Your theme song is your ringtone.
I will say, with what we found out with Survivor Series right now, my lawyer really needs to get this contract written up.
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and give them an update on Survivor Series right now?
Yeah,
Josh?
I mean, they'll know by the time they hear this. But Shinsuke Nakamura, new U.S. champion.
Little shocking, at least for me.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I'm looking back at it, the presentation of Shinsuke up until now has been a 180. So it makes sense.
Here's the thing. Vince did not book Shinsuke right.
No, absolutely not. I mean,
am I going to say it's because he's Japanese? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, am I saying that Vince McMahon is potentially a racist?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
About the only good thing he did with him was winning the Royal Rumble.
That's true.
Yeah, but then he just threw it away.
Yeah, squandered it.
Like, the matches between Shinsuke and AJ should have been something great.
And people were looking forward to that, but what did they get? They got
low blow.
Yeah, they got an entire storyline leading up to WrestleMania about low blowing each other.
Yeah, it was not phenomenal.
No, it was not, and it was a travesty. And I think also, and we sort of alluded to this earlier in the show. If it's not Vince's creation, he's not going to use it right.
Yeah.
With the exception of AJ.
Yeah, oddly enough, he's the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Could it be that Vince could not screw up AJ? I mean, they kind of screwed up his entrance to the Royal Rumble.
They did.
Just staying on Roman.
But that was more of a Kevin Dunn thing than
Jesus, Dunn.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
We should have put him on our Survivor Series worst team.
That'd be the worst production team.
Oh, it would. It would be.
Camera cut.
Zoom in. Yeah. Like, I'll say this. I'm glad that Kevin Dunn is not the director anymore for WWE television because I would get motion sickness watching it. Which I couldn't stand the constant zoom in and zoom outs and all the it was awful. I don't care what anybody says. That was awful production.
Yeah.
And that was sad coming from a company of that size.
Yes.
Anywho, that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to tell us who's going to win between our Survivor Series teams, we'll put it up on the socials. Let us know there. Let us know who your fantasy booked Survivor Series team is, and let us know who your worst team is as well.
And between the three of us, tell us why my team is the best.
It's not. Go like the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Grill Out. You can email us at thegrillout95@gmail.com. You can also go follow us on Blue Sky at thegrillout.bsky.social. And until next time, fellow wrestling fans.
How much time do we have?
30 seconds.
Okay, here we go, really quick. My final team is Stunning Steve Austin, okay, Dragon Slayer Steve Austin, ECW Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Boom.
No ringmaster?
No. Okay. That'd be on the worst. So say your outro, Jeff, and let's get out.
And until next time, fellow wrestling fans, bang, have a good one.
Yeah.
Goodbye and good night.